Hey, good morning, everybody. It is so good to be with you again on this Tuesday morning. I hope you had a great day yesterday, and I hope that you served with excellence in whatever you did yesterday. And I hope that today you woke up planning that you were going to strive to do even better today than you did yesterday. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but we've been recapping the message and the series that we have entitled Your Reasonable Service, and our main text was Romans 12:1 that says, I beg you, brothers and sisters, because of all of the great mercy that God has shown us, to offer your lives as a living sacrifice to Him, one that is holy, acceptable to Him, and this is your reasonable service. And so we've learned already that one, our excellence has to be a wholehearted endeavor. We learned that last week, and then this week we learned that excellence always abounds more. It always abounds more. 1 Thessalonians 4:1, Paul is writing to the church in Thessalonica, and he says, finally, believers or brothers, we ask and admonish you in the Lord that you follow the instruction you received from us. That's the charge he's giving them. Follow the instruction. Follow all the teachings that we gave you. Put them into action. Then he said, what we taught you was how you ought to walk and how you should please God, and that you excel even more and more, pursuing a life of purpose and living in a way that expresses gratitude to God for your salvation. You should excel even more and more. Notice he did not say that you should just keep doing the same thing you've been doing. He did not say you could just keep giving the same effort that you've been giving. He didn't say do the same thing that you did yesterday or give the same effort that you did yesterday. He said you should abound. You should excel more and more, pursuing this life of purpose and living in a way that pleases God. The truth is that you and I, everybody, we can always do better, serve better, live better, give better, love better, work better. We can always do better in every area of our life. We can always do better today than we did yesterday. And I hope that you woke up this morning with the intentions of doing that in every area of your life, whether it be relationships or at your job or in your own personal life. I hope you woke up planning to do better today than you did yesterday. And we can also always do better tomorrow than we did today. This life, this sacrificial life that we're trying and striving to live, this servanthood with excellence is a continual journey, one that we have to walk every single day. The truth is, you and I will never become better or be better at anything if we always settle for good. If we always settle for what we did the last time or what we did yesterday, we'll never be better at anything. I'm telling you that this idea or that phrase that we all have used before, oh, that's good enough. I'm telling you that phrase is the absolute enemy of an excellent spirit. I think we should just strike that phrase out of our vocabulary. It's not good enough. It can always be better. And this is one thing I know that is if we always settle for good, then we never learn to strive for better in our life. And here's the scary part. If we always settle for good, if we do that long enough, then eventually we begin to believe in our hearts, we begin to believe that there isn't better. And that's a scary place to be. And I don't want you and I to get to that place where not only do we not strive for better, but we really just don't believe that there's better for us. You ever met somebody like that was struggling in their marriage, and they just got to a point where they had lived so long in that attitude of good enough, and their marriage was so bad that they didn't believe anymore that there was better for them? You ever known somebody that had a bad situation at their job and they had lived in that attitude of good enough for so long that now they just didn't even believe that they could be better, do better, earn better, whatever the case might be at that job? That's a scary place to be. I want you to understand there is always better for us. We can always be better in every area of our life. If God sent His Son Jesus, who was the very highest form of excellence that He could give us, then you and I should be willing, and we are able to make the effort every single day to be better and better in our life. Dr. Maya Angelou, who was a civil rights activist and a singer, an author, a director, a teacher, she was just a plethora of things, said that we should do the best that you can until you know better, and then when you know better, do better. I love that. Then the great actor Tom Selleck is also quoted as saying that very few of us are as good as we think we are, and none of us are as good as we can be. So when you turn me off in just a minute, take just 60 seconds or 90 seconds or 5 minutes, however long it takes, and ponder in your life the areas that you can be better today. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's something in your personal life like your health, the way you eat, exercising, whatever the case might be. Maybe it's at your job. Maybe it's in your marriage. Maybe it's in the way that you deal with your kids and discipline them and all of those things. Just take just a second and ponder in your life something, some way, in some area of your life today that you can do better today than you did yesterday. Hope you have a great day today. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here.